wind is gusting. Medina's got the ball on the tee, and he kicks it away into a stiff wind. Nice kick, taken at about the 8-yard line by Piedmont to the 20, 25. He escapes one Guymon tackler, 30 and 35, and drags a whole host of Tigers to the 40-yard line tonight, and that's where Piedmont will start tonight with their first possession.
Number 5 for Piedmont. Looks like Bryson M. Sminger. He's a senior, 5'9", 140 pounds. They got him listed as a wide receiver and a defensive back, and obviously returning the kick for them.
So Guymon will take the field on defense first tonight. Garrett Morris will bring the Piedmont Wildcats out as they'll run a 2-back formation, receivers left and right, starting at about their own 38-yard line. Morris in the shotgun, takes it, turn, quick handoff, and bowling ahead to about the 45-yard line is a big running back there in the back for Piedmont. 21. Take a look at these numbers out here again.
Tigers had a good defensive swarm on that one, Captain.
27 gets the carry once again for Piedmont. He's going to be up near the first down at midfield. That is Devontae Pickard, who we talked about in the pregame. Pickard is the big man for the Piedmont Wildcats, and he drives ahead for the first down right at midfield. We talked about in the pregame that Guymon's defense is going to have to set their heels in early, especially across that front line, and stop Pickard tonight, as Piedmont's going to want to run, and flags are on the field for the first time tonight, as I think Guymon may have gotten drawn off sides early. Yes, it is a 5-yard penalty, jumping into the neutral zone by Guymon, and that's going to make it first down and 5 for Piedmont. Just underway here, if you're just joining us live from McKinnon Stadium in Guymon, the Captain Matt Yonkin, the Bullfrog Jeremiah Mallard, a hour and 45-minute weather delay as we are now underway in Piedmont with their first possession on the Guymon 45, first down and 5. Morris looking to pass, and he's going to send it deep downfield, and step for step with him is a Guymon Tiger, and that ball is going to be incomplete at the 10-yard line.
Incomplete pass on that one, Captain. I was watching the line. We talked about the battle of the line. They are double-teaming our nose guard, but it looks like there's a flag on the play.
Well, they may be looking at pass interference. I see the Piedmont receiver out there, and I'm trying to get his number as he turns here.
Offsides on Piedmont.
Well, they're going to send them on a false start on the play, and that's going to take away that 5 yards they jumped on Guymon for early. So that'll move it back to midfield here.
And we'll do 1st and 10 for the second time, and their third first down on this series.
First down from the 50, 10:42 here as and there's another flag. Already going to get flag happy tonight are the Zebras, and we've seen that a few times this season.
You know, these kids been cooped up in the locker room for almost a couple hours, Captain. They're jumpy. They're ready to go.
Yes, they are. The refs giveth and the refs taketh away there as a 5-yard penalty lining up in the neutral zone against Guymon, and that'll make it first down and 5 for Piedmont.
Tigers are coming with a 3-man front, seeing how they can attack that run.
Morris in the shotgun. He's looking to pass right side. He's going deep downfield, and he overthrows his receiver. That's Bryson Henry, the 5'11 junior who just couldn't get there, and that one falls harmlessly incomplete. Good coverage by Guymon.
27, Bryce Bagley, really been stepping up on defense last couple of games. And he's kind of had a turnaround year this year. He's, grown a little bit. And the ball was overthrown. I think the wind played a big factor in that. But Bagley had pretty good coverage on him.
So Piedmont will be second down and 5 from the Guymon of 45. Morris turns and hands this one off. And a nice little gainer by Colby Matlock. And he gets the first down to about the Guymon 35. So a nice 10-yard gainer by Matlock on second down.
Excellent tackle by Dakota Tyree. Actually just textbook, wrapped up his ankles. Good hit. Didn't stop whenever he came in to hit him, and saved the touchdown right there, Captain.
Piedmont with the wind at their backs, moving left to right on this first quarter here. Morris in the shotgun, bobbles the snap, and now he's going to be sacked by the Guymon Tiger front three back at about the 43-yard line.
Excellent charge by the defense right there. He bobbled the snap a little bit, but you know what, Captain? Even if he wouldn't have bobbled that snap, I think they would have broke that play up. They were in the backfield quick.
Guymon's defense closed in quickly, made a great tackle, and that'll move them back 2nd and 17 back to the 42-yard line for Piedmont.
Tigers showing quite a bit of aggressiveness on the line.
Morris throws the pass to the outside and can't be held on to. Bryson Henry couldn't hold on to it, and that one's incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down. So Piedmont facing 3rd down for the first time tonight as Guymon's defense trying to throw them off their game here. And so far, it has been working for this defense. As we said early, they've got to get their heels dug in and not allow the big play, especially when we've seen it before during this season on 3rd down.
That's right.
Morris, receiver right, receiver left. He hands it to the big back in the backfield, and there's another big gainer. That's what we were talking about. 1st down and more to about the 23-yard line. Devontae Pickard. He is their go-to back there, 5'10", 190. And he gets the 1st down. 3rd down and 17 turns into 1st down and 10, and it'll be 21-yard line of the Tigers. Morris turns around and hands to Pickard once again. He moved to the right side. He's trying to avoid some tackles. He won't get anywhere. He's gone a long way to get about 3 yards as he came from the middle of the field trying to string it out all the way to the right, but Guymon's tackles held tight this time, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 from about the 16-yard line.
You know, Bagley, he just didn't let go. He held on to him right there. And number 67, Dwayne Coleman, our big nose guard, he's been plugging up for him.
Morris looking to pass, left side. Has a man open. He fell down onto his bottom. I'm not sure if he made the catch or not, but flags fly in to the middle of the field.
Kind of some late flags, Captain.
So this one looks like it's going against Piedmont. And yes, it is. Ineligible receiver downfield was the call, and that's going to back him up. 2nd down and 10 after the 5-yard penalty. So the ball will be moved back to the 21-yard line. 8:45 here to go in the first quarter. Scoreless. Piedmont on their first drive of the game here. Garrett Morris, the quarterback. He's got Colby Matlock in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the short side to the right. Morris in the shotgun. And he'll turn and he'll throw it out to the right side. Incomplete pass out. Once again trying to find Bryson Henry on that right side and throws it low and incomplete. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Wildcats.
That was excellent coverage by the Tiger secondary on there, and also they're getting some pressure. They're battling at the line, Captain, and they're starting to break up a few things.
4 running backs in the backfield as Morris will hand it off to Madlock. Madlock being strung out, and he's going to gain maybe 3 or 4 yards before the Guymon defense swallows him up, and that's going to make it 4th down for Piedmont. Officially, they're going to give him about 4 yards on the carry, so 4th down and 6 from the Guymon 16-yard line, and it looks like Piedmont's lining up to go for it here.
They're going to call a 4-down territory for them.
Morris takes a snap, hands it to Pickard, and Pickard, the big back, he is going to go right up and get the 1st down. He is near the marker. We're going to see where they spot it. I think he's got plenty for the 1st down to the 10-yard line. And on 4th and 6, it looks like Piedmont will convert.
So they're going to be set up for that 1st and goal now, Captain?
Well, let's see where yes, they are. 1st and goal from the 9 is where they're going to spot that one. So Piedmont now with 1st and goal as the down markers won't matter. Morris, shotgun. Looking left side on the slant route, and he's got his receiver in the end zone for a touchdown.
Had a good good pressure a little bit, but Piedmont's quarterback, he kept composure right there and dialed right into his receiver.
Took a two-step drop and found Rylan McDaniel on the slant-in route and gets it in the end zone for 6 for Piedmont. So Piedmont strikes first blood here. 6-0 awaiting the point after. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 7:45 to go here in the first quarter, Piedmont jumps on top, 7-0 over your Guymon Tigers. We'll be back for Guymon's first offensive possession. You're listening to the home of the Roar right here on the against Piedmont. We talked to Kyle Davis during the pregame. Kickoff is short, and Bagley lets it go back to about the 10-yard line, trying to regain ground. He gets to the 15 before he is knocked down at about the 16. He let that one go by. I think he misjudged it with the wind, and Guymon will start their first possession at the 16-yard line. Want to thank some of our great sponsors of Tiger Football right here on the Boss, including Cartoons. Cartoons and Liberal, your car audio badasses. Audio, video, and accessories for your vehicle, house, office, and more. Bring your student ID into Cartoons for 10% off your next purchase. That's Cartoons at the corner of Pancake Boulevard and Kansas Avenue in Liberal.
Captain, I was talking to Coach Sims a little bit before the game, which was like 3 hours ago, and he said they had a good week in practice, and what is going to be the game changer here, what's going to be the difference maker for the boys tonight is not making the mistakes they've made in the past, not shooting themselves in the foot. If they can execute like they've practiced, he said we will be in good shape for this ball game tonight. Playing as a team is the answer.
First down after they... Don't know what happened here, but they spotted it back at the 9 is what they did. So Guymon will start their first possession. First down and 10 from the 9. Ethan Kerr will get the start tonight for the Tigers. The 6'2", 205 sophomore.
Coach Davis wasn't real sure exactly why they moved it back about 7 or 8 yards either.
They originally was on the 16. They moved it back 5 yards to the 9. I didn't see a flag at all, but Kerr will start with De La Rosa, Harvey De La Rosa in the backfield, Coy Martin in motion, and Bryce Bagley, and he's going to run it himself, looking for the pitch, and it's going to be a keeper by Kerr, and he's going to get about a yard on the sweep to the right side, and they'll make it second down and 9 after the 1-yard gain.
Carl's showing some maturity in how he's cutting up on the ball right now instead of always trying to take it around the edge. The sweep has worked good for them. The options work good for them. Let's see if they can capitalize on their strengths tonight, Captain, and turn something around and put some yardage on this.
Definitely going to be a long way to go here in this first possession as they started from their own 9. Second down and 9 now from the 10 after the 1-yard gainer from Curl. Curl will go under center. He's got a receiver right, receiver left. He's got De La Rosa in the backfield, and he's going to hand it up to De La Rosa, and De La Rosa is going to get swallowed under right at the, actually knock him back to about to the 9-yard line. So lose one on the play, and it'll make it third down and 10 for Guymon, back on their own 9-yard line. 6:35 to go here in the first. If you're just joining us from McKinnon Stadium, weather delay pushed us back to an 8:45 kickoff time. 7-0 Piedmont jumped out on their first possession.
See what the Tiger offensive line can do here, Captain. They look, pound for pound, they look a little bit bigger than these Piedmont boys.
Curl under center. Receivers right and left. And Curl's going to keep it himself once again, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage at the 9, and that's going to bring up fourth down for Guymon. So Curl once again looking for that left side this time, looking for the pitch, and decided to keep it, and he went nowhere, and it is fourth down and 10 for Guymon from their own 9-yard line, and here comes Javier Medina. He will kick it away, standing in the middle of his own end zone.
This will be a true testament to what his leg really is, kicking a ball like this in this heart of wind.
Good snap as Piedmont comes for it, and the kick not very good as it takes a Guymon bounce. It'll bounce up to about the 32-yard line of the Tigers. So Garrett Morris brings his Wildcats back out on the field with good field position after the 32-yard punt by Javier Medina. Morris double pumps, and he looks downfield. He throws into a host of Tigers down there, and that one is broken up. 2 Piedmont Wildcats surrounded by 4 Tigers at the goal line, and no chance there for Piedmont to make that play as Guymon's secondary breaks it up nicely.
Piedmont Wildcats trying to take advantage of having such a good wind at their back. They're throwing the ball deep, but the Tigers, the kids are down there. Those young men are down there. They're playing defense. Piedmont's got a big receiver in number 4, Jack Chester. He's a junior, 6'4", 190, and they are trying to use that height to their advantage, but Bryce Bagley and Dakota Tyree are having none of it.
Chester has been their go-to guy, as there's the handoff to number 12 once again. That's Colby Matlock, the sophomore. Matlock has been sharing handoff duties with Devontae Pickard. Pickard is the bigger of the two, and he seems to come in on those gotta-have-it downs for Piedmont. And he might see it this time, because this is a gotta-have-it-down, 3rd down and 5 for Piedmont from the Guymon 28. Here's the handoff once again to Matlock, and he's not going to get to that first down marker, as he is stopped after a minimal gain down to the Guymon 26. That'll make it 4th down and about 5 yards to go here for Piedmont. Call it 4th down and a long 4. So they're going to go for it. Morris brings his team right back out onto the line. Guymon tries to jump the snap, and I think they're going to flag the Tigers for this one. And that's going to give Piedmont a first down. Morris gets the hard count down there, and Guymon's guys were coming on the blitz, and they just got a little bit overzealous, and that'll give Piedmont the first down at the Guymon 20.
Tigers look like, Captain, they're doing some defensive calls down there, and they're changing up what they've got going on. They've released their package a little bit wider on their defensive lineman down.
Morris with 2 backs in the backfield. Pickard back into the game. 1 receiver out to the right as he turns. Fakes it, throws out to the right, and out to 81, who takes it all the way to the goal line, and in there, touchdown. That's T.D. Smith for the touch for Piedmont. Smith, the big tight end, 6'3", 230 out there, and he looks like a man amongst boys down there. That's a big guy. He came out of the backfield. I thought it was one of the linemen heading downfield.
I did too, and I think the defense did too as well, because they didn't pick him up. He was wide open. Oh, no touchdown.
Going to wave it off as there's a flag out there on the play.
Block in the back.
Illegal block in the back by Piedmont. So, wipe the 7 off the board for TD, and we'll bring it back out here as the referees are going to walk this one off, move it a little bit further out from underneath the shadow of the Guymon goal.
You know, that is a huge penalty for the Tigers, and obviously for Piedmont. Opportunity for the Tigers to capitalize on that and shut them down and get the ball back.
So move it back. First down and 6 from the 15 after the block in the back. And Piedmont trying to drive it down, and they will get it back inside the 10 on the nice run.
That was
by Pickard, yeah.
Just dragging about 3 or 4 of the Tiger defenders with him and just pumping his legs and gaining yards.
So 4:12 to go here in the first quarter, 7-0 as Piedmont driving once again. First down and goal from the Guymon 7. Morris from the shotgun, looking in that right side again. He's got nobody open, but he's going to throw it anyway, and it's almost intercepted. They get the interception. Did we get it? I'm going to say incomplete, but
interception, touchback.
Yeah. Bryce Bagley got his hands underneath it on the ground and gets the interception for Guymon. First referee waves it off as incomplete. The second referee came in from the backside and said, no, he got his hands under it. So calling it an interception in the end zone for Bagley. And Bryce Bagley and the Guymon defense turn Piedmont away on the goal line.
Number 81, we were just talking about TD. He fumbled that ball a little bit, folks, and great heads-up play by Bagley. He jumped right underneath there, pulled the ball in, and got the interception. Tigers get to start over 1st and 10 on the 20.
So great play by the Guymon defense to turn Piedmont away on their second possession here. And we've noticed from Morris that he kind of short ops his receivers, and that's going to be a little bit of candy there for the Guymon defensive backs if they can get it off the bounce. Here's De La Rosa on first down, and he's going absolutely nowhere but backwards. And he'll be dropped for about a 2-yard loss on first down and 10. So it'll be second down and 11 from the 19 after they're going to spot it as a 1-yard loss by De La Rosa.
Tigers offensive line a little bit slow off of the punch on that one. Piedmont may have a little less size than we do, but they're definitely popping quick.
Curl back under center. Receivers right and left. Middle of the field is where Guymon is. Tiger in motion. I believe that's Bagley. Bagley right side trying to find that corner, and he does not, as he'll be stopped for little gain, if not a loss, on that far right side. So a nice little trickery there by Guymon, but it nets basically nothing. 3rd down and 10 from the 20 as the clock ticks under 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter of play. Curl now in the shotgun. Taylor Rose in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left, 1 to the far right. Curl takes a snap, and he throws it out quickly, and it's incomplete. Dang near intercepted, and it could have been a pick 6 there. As number 5, Bryson Esminger, stepped right in front of that pass as Curl threw it. And had it not just bounced off his hands harmlessly, that would have been 6 going the other way for Piedmont. So if you're Guymon, feel thankful that you can take it as 4th and 10 and bring Medina in to punt this one away.
Yeah, it looked like Curl just kind of rushed it right there, threw the ball. The receiver wasn't really close, and that defender, like you said, Captain, almost had his hands on it.
So Medina on his own 5. The ball bounces to him, and he's going to have to try to take off and kick it. And he does get it away. Nice move by Medina to get it away as he was under pressure, and that ball will come to a rest at Guymon's 45-yard line. Horrible snap, bounces twice to Medina. Medina picks it up, saw the 2 blitzers coming. He decided to run 4 steps in front of himself and then boot it away. Barely got it away before being tackled down. And just a series of bad events there for Guymon, as dang near an interception and dang near a blocked punt here.
Excellent heads-up play by Medina. That was impressive. 4 steps, swift kick, and, it still got it a good, 35 yards?
Yes, it did. So it'll be 1st down for Piedmont. They'll start again on Guymon's side of the field as Morris has Pickard in the backfield with him. Looks out to that left side, complete down the line, and going to be a minimum gain by number 8, Rylan McDaniel, out there on that left side. They love throwing sideline to sideline, does Piedmont, trying to let the backs and the receivers do their own thing and get their yards, kind of reminiscent of Texas Tech's offense. If you watch college football, where they like to throw it out there just straight down the line of scrimmage and let the receiver try to make something happen. Morris in the shotgun. He turns, hands this one to Pickard, and Pickard pulls right ahead up to the 35-yard line. About a 9-yard gain on the play for Devontae Pickard.
Tiger defense, secondary looking sharp. Defensive line, Captain, struggling a little bit again. See if they can get some rest here. But big nose guard. Looks like he's trying to plug in some holes, and maybe we can make something happen.
3rd down and 1 for Piedmont from the 35-yard line of Guymon. Morris in the shotgun. 1:24 to go here in the first quarter of play. Morris, he hands this one off to Pickard, and Pickard gets about 6 yards down to the 30-yard line of left side. Nice little trickery there by Garrett Morris.
Yeah, they were showing stack down here on this side of the field, and good play.
Actually taking a look out there on the field now, seeing, looks like they've got a new quarterback out there. Moved a new quarterback out there for Piedmont. I'm seeing a number 6 out there. That would be Quinn Cooper. Cooper throws far right side to Bryson Henry, and Henry down the sideline. Flags are flying as Henry's pushed out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Check me if I'm wrong, but that is number 6 out there, now quarterbacking for Piedmont.
I believe you're all right, but the referee is bringing the ball all the way back. They didn't even look for the spot where he went out of bounds.
No, they sure did not. So that one obviously is going to go against Piedmont here. Under 48 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
Offsides again.
And that's an offsides against Piedmont. Well, let's see here. What are they signaling?
Against Piedmont. But they are pointing towards the Tigers' sides.
Pointing towards the Tigers.
Yep, he looks like he's going to step it off 5 yards from there.
Steps it off against Piedmont. That'll make it first down and 15 from the 33-yard line. Well, he's going a little bit further than that to the 34-yard line. Yeah, 33, 34-yard line of Guymon. So 5 yards, well, 10 yards on the penalty. I'm thinking they're calling that a holding. I didn't see the signal for holding, but
no,
they
saw the
marched off
offside
10.
signal.
Did the offside signal, and now the referees are having a little bit of a conference at midfield. Maybe they don't know who was signaling what. Who said, she said, he said, they said.
We're going to mark it back up 5.
So they're going back up 5. I know I saw offsides as the original call.
We'll get it all straightened out here in just a little bit.
So as we get it straightened out, first and 15 for Piedmont from the Guymon 33-yard line after referees do the cha-cha back and forth on the field. Quinn turns around, hands it to Matlock. Matlock down to the 25-yard line.
Matlock from Piedmont, 5'9", sophomore, 160 pounds, and runs pretty solid.
Starts running it downhill and makes it look easy. Him and Pickard, they look like they can get a good downhill run started. So Cooper, the quarterback, turns and hands this one. Once again, Matlock, and he'll be close to the first down around the 20-yard line as time will expire here in this first quarter of play. So after one, it's Piedmont leading your Guymon Tigers 7-0. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back to open up quarter number 2. You're listening to the Home of the Roar right here on KKB. And welcome back. Second quarter about to get underway here as we flip-flop sides. As Matlock trying to move the chains on third down for Piedmont, and at 3rd and 1, he's going to get plenty to do it. He's going to get the ball down to about the Guymon 16-yard line. If you're just joining us after a 2-hour and 45-minute war, after an hour and 45-minute weather delay, it's 7-0 at the beginning of the second quarter here. Piedmont leading Guymon as Piedmont trying to march down here. Now they've got the north wind right in their offense's face. Quinn Cooper quarterbacking for Piedmont. He throws it left side and complete down to about the 5-yard line, but here comes a flag. He got it to Rylan McDaniel, and a flag comes on the other side of the field, and we'll see what the call is here.
Looks like that offensive lineman had a hold of our defender right there.
He's once again saying illegal man downfield. I think the offensive linemen are getting just a little too far down the field on their pass blocks, and that's getting that call. So we'll move it back 5 yards. It'll be first and 15 for Piedmont from the Guymon 21-yard line. Coming up at the half tonight, we'll get you caught up on some of the scores from across the listening area, plus a look back at the week in Tigers athletics. And we'll hear from Oklahoma Sooners head coach Lincoln Riley as the Sooners get ready to take on Iowa State tomorrow in Norman. Boom. That's coming up at the half tonight on your Home of the Roar, KKBS. Also, if you are a Twitter user, don't forget we want to hear from you tonight. Message us at Tigers On Air and tell us who you are and where you're listening to the Tigers tonight. We want to say hello as craziness out there on the far side of the field.
I couldn't see if he actually threw that behind him or not. We're going to see how they mark it. He did throw it behind him, so that's going to be dead ball.
Backward pass, and that is going to move Piedmont back even further. So Piedmont threw the live ball really quick out of that snap, and that's going to should make it second down and about, where did they move that back to? About the 28-yard line. So
18.
Second down and 22 is what they're showing from the Guymon 28. So Piedmont starting to march themselves backwards. Cooper rolling left, looking to pass. Short pass to TD, and TD's going to elusive juke down the sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Piedmont.
No, he's a big kid. He's moving. He's agile. He's your classic tight end, powerful weapon right there. What do we have him at? 6'3"?
6'3", 230. TD Smith, the senior, puts it in the end zone. Tight ropes down the sideline. for Piedmont. And Piedmont with the jump. They'll attempt the PAT as it looks like the wind may be dying here. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good as well. So with 10:33 to go in the second quarter, Piedmont jumps out on top of Guymon 14-0. We're going to take a break. You're listening to the Home of the Roar right here on KKBS. Heading into the kicker's face down here. Tanner Knight kicks off for the Piedmont Wildcats. He does not kick the extra points as this one's going to hang up high, and they're going to blow it dead here, so no kick. Flag comes up, and I think they jumped over the kicker, got a little bit far in front of the kick, and they're going to call them offsides here, and they're going to move Piedmont back. They'll be kicking off from the 35 now. So Tyree and Bagley will move up to the 25-yard line to await the kickoff from Tanner Knight.
I think it's Coy Martin, 44, back there on that side, Captain.
Very well could be Martin down there.
He's got the bright pink shoes.
Martin definitely a hands guy. Tyree over on the right. And Coy Martin on that left side.
You can have somebody hold it for him.
So Knight kicks it off. Once again, hangs in the wind, and this one's going to go out of bounds. And Guymon's going to have good field possession after Tanner Knight, first of all, let his guys get in front of him for the offsides, and then boots it out of bounds at about the Guymon 32. So Guymon will have a good offensive start here, trying to get back into this game. 10:33 to go here in the second quarter, 14-0 Piedmont. But Guymon has an opportunity here to try to get it downfield and cut into this Piedmont lead.
Good opportunity for Cole to see if he can air out, look for maybe Alex Sappington, Coy Martin again. He's got some wind behind him. They've been blocking, Captain, when you're watching and you're seeing them play on offense head-to-head, they've been blocking pretty good. They just haven't been able to do anything once they get past that line of scrimmage and move on forward.
Ethan Curl from the shotgun. He's got a receiver right, receiver left. He's got Henry De La Rosa in the backfield with him. Martin and Bagley flanking him on right and left sides as Curl looking to pass. He looks deep and just overthrows the receiver out there to the left side, and that's usually Alex Sappington that's out there to that left side.
Yeah, I think that was Sappington was his intended target there. Just a little bit of thing, but good heads-up offense and defense right there. But he definitely had the jump on him.
Well, you gotta, when you've got a team that's standing seven in the box like Piedmont is, you gotta give them something to think about every once in a while, and that's why you gotta throw a pass like that. Make them stay honest with you. If they're gonna load the box, you go over top of that box and try to score. So Curl will stay in the shotgun formation. Receivers right and left, flankers. Martin in motion as here's the handoff. Well, it's a keeper and a pitch out to Bagley, and Bagley's going to get up near the 39-yard line on that right side. And a little extracurricular activity there from Alex Rodriguez of Piedmont, and a flag comes flying. That's going to be a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Piedmont, and every little bit helps Guymon tonight.
It does. Young number 17 for Piedmont just kind of got excited and did something dumb right in front of all three of the refs.
Can't lose your temper, especially right in front of the Zebras, because you say three blind mice when you talk about referees, but they never seem to be blind when it's you.
That's right.
Never seem to be blind when it's you. So unsportsmanlike against Piedmont, and that's going to put Guymon in Piedmont territory at their 46-yard line. So a nice little 15-yard extracurricular activity penalty, and Guymon will have it 1st and 10 from the Piedmont 46-yard line. So great field possession now from Guymon as they're trying to get in to cut this Piedmont lead in half. Curl will go under center. De La Rosa in the backfield. He's got Bagley and Martin flanking him. Receivers right and left. And here's a handoff to De La Rosa. And De La Rosa is going to power ahead for about 3 or 4 yards here on 1st down to make it 2nd down and about 6 yards to go here.
Good run from De La Rosa right there. Pounding it, got him 4 or 5 yards. They've got them all spread out. on offense, they're spreading the defense of Piedmont out. They're trying to get them covered, and hopefully what they're trying to do, Coach Davis is trying to get them used to that run. As soon as they get comfortable, he's going to send one out to one of the receivers, see if we can't put some points on the board.
Curl under center. 2 receivers left, one to the short side out here to the right. Man in motion, and he turns and keeps it himself, and Curl's going to try to dive ahead for about a yard, maybe 2 on second down here.
Curl didn't really have any choice. His entire pocket collapsed right there. He couldn't hand off. He couldn't set up to pass. He just, duck and run on that one, Captain.
So third down comes up for Guymon. Third down and call it a long 5 as 9:12 to go to the half tonight. 14-0 Piedmont if you're just joining us tonight. The captain, Matt Yonkin, and the Bullfrog, Jeremiah Mallard. Third down here for Guymon as 3 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers out, 1 left, 1 right. And I think they're going to get him on the hard count. Curl giving Piedmont a little bit of their own medicine, and he's going to make it very close to the sticks here after Piedmont's defense jumped off sides.
That was a good composure of the Tigers.
And they're going to give it to him first down. So it'll be first down for Guymon as they down to the Piedmont 36-yard line.
Looking at a text from Coach Davis this week, and he was telling me what a great week of practice the boys have had, and he wanted to carry that momentum. They have good composure right there, Captain.
First down, Guymon, 36-yard line of Piedmont. 8:48 to go to the half. Curl under center. Bagley goes in motion. Fumble on the play, and I think Piedmont may have jumped on top of this one.
Yeah.
And yes, they did. Braden Cope jumps on top of the fumble. Couldn't tell whether it was on the exchange on the snap or on the handoff, but either way, Guymon coughs it up, and that'll go back to Piedmont.
It's what Coach was talking about earlier before the game. He says, we just don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot, and when you've got some momentum like that, this is definitely a little bit of a shot in the foot. Hopefully the defense can hold them 3 and out, and we can get the ball back and let the Tigers get on down the field for offense.
Absolutely hate to see that happen after Guymon was doing so well on that drive. But Piedmont ball with 8:40 to go here in the half. Garrett Morris back in the game for Piedmont, and he dang near throws an interception on his first pass coming back into the game. No indication as why they pulled Morris and put in Quinn Cooper, but Morris back out on the field and almost throws that one right into the hands of a waiting Guymon Tiger.
Bryce Bagley was there, got a hand on it, and almost brought it in.
So second down and 10 for Piedmont from their 35-yard line. Morris from the shotgun turns quickly, fires right, and that one broken up by
Bryce Bagley.
Bagley came in there like the Flash, and I think he just knocked it away. He was thinking pick 6 is what Bagley was thinking, and he made that. He came flying in there like the speed of light.
Yeah, he came in like a bullet, and he almost got that ball twice. He's been all over it.
He said, "You're not going to fool me with that one again." So third down and 10 now for Piedmont.
Still lining up, showing same formation set that they did. Tigers are...
Morris turns the pass, throws it, and overthrows his receiver badly, trying to hit Jack Chester, the big junior, 6'4", 190, and nothing doing. Even if Chester had been about 7'4", I don't think he would have caught that ball.
3 and out. Looks like the punt team's coming out. Number 13 is going to get out there and punt for Piedmont. Captain, I'm not sure I understand Piedmont's play calling on this series.
They really tried to force things that weren't really there. They've gone away, and the last few series, they've gone away from the run game that was working for them. So Tanner Neidl punted away from about his own 20-yard line, and it looks like Dakota Tyree is back to receive at about the Guymon 40. Almost snaps it over Knight's head, as here's the punt, not very good against that north wind. It's going to bounce at about the 50-yard line, and that's where it's going to be blown dead midfield. So call it about a 30-yard punt net for Piedmont, and Guymon's going to have it right at midfield. So Good for Guymon's defense is after the turnover by the offense, they're able to buckle down. They're able to hold Piedmont to a 3-and-out and get the ball back with 8:19 still to go in the half.
Lots of great defense out of Bryce Bagley right there. And the entire secondary for Guymon's defense came up big and got us the ball back.
Ethan Curl operating under center, receivers right and left. Curl looking to pass. He's backing up. He's bootlegging right side. He throws it down deep. There is a man open. And does he make the catch? Does he hold on? Yes, he does. Down to the 25-yard line.
Corey Martin with a great catch, heads-up play, kept himself in bounds. And you know what? I was watching when Curl threw that pass. He was on the run, down to the right side, threw it off of 1 foot. Great pass, great execution.
So great move to get away from the pressure by Ethan Curl. Throws it like a seasoned veteran down to Corey Martin, who extends out right at the 26-yard line and makes the catch. Now it's first down and 10 for Guymon from the Piedmont 27-yard line, and the Tigers are on the move.
Starting to threaten. They're getting ready to break into that mode.
Fakes the handoff. Curl fakes the handoff to De La Rosa and cannot look for his pitch man, but he gets drugged down at about the 30, so Curl on first down is going to lose 2.
Yeah, that was number 11 for Piedmont. Came down. Ryan Jones, he's a 6'3 junior, 180 pounds. He chased Curl down, but Curl's been executing that play well, and I still think that he'll be able to get in there and find his receiver or his pitch man right there. His line's got to stand up and block a little bit better for him, Captain.
7:43 to go here in the half. 14-0 our score, but Guymon in Piedmont territory, trying to move things here as Ethan Curl in the shotgun. Looking deep left side, actually that was Jacob Santos who's now in the game and just out of the hands of Sappington down the left sideline. So we've had a quarterback change for Guymon as Jacob Santos has come into the game.
Great pass by Santos. I got another comment from the coach today. He said it is absolutely amazing to see how far Curl has come and to see when Santos comes in together. He says we don't have a leader like Santos on our team. He brings so much direction to these boys. To see him and Curl working together and see what he can do, it's amazing to watch.
So Jacob Santos now quarterbacking the Tigers on 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, De La Rosa behind Santos. Receivers left and right. Santos 3-step drop now. Gets ahead, lofts one towards the end zone, and Martin into his hands. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Corey Martin. Great pass on Santos. What a grab by Corey Martin to bring that in for the touchdown.
So Corey Martin ends the Guymon scoring drought with a beautiful touchdown in the right corner of the end zone, and touchdown Tigers, as now with 7:14 to go here in the second half, a chance to cut the Piedmont lead back to a touchdown. Javier Medina will line up for the point after. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is through. No problem. Javier Medina tacks on the extra point, and with 7:14 to go till the half, Guymon has equalized. 14-7 is your score. Piedmont still with the lead, and we're going to take a break. When we come back, Guymon kicks off to the Wildcats. You're listening to the home of the roar right here. Now Guymon trying to swing the momentum in their favor against this Piedmont Wildcat team. Want to thank some of the great sponsors of Tiger football right here on the Boss, including Play Like a Girl Women's Fitness Center, the area's only women's-only fitness center. Autumn resolutions say that you have an open mind. That's Play Like a Girl Fitness in Guymon. Javier Medina boots this one out of the end zone for a touchback, and Piedmont will go to work at the 20-yard line.
All the way out of the end zone on that one, Captain.
Medina with the wind at his back probably could drill from about 60, 65. We've seen him hit from 53 last year. We've seen him hit from 48 this year. The kid has a leg. They can get him within the field goal range with the wind at his back like this.
He can do something
very,
with it.
Very possible. So quarterback change once again for Piedmont as Quinn Cooper back in the game. He's going to turn and hand it to Devontae Pickard. Pickard gets big yards for about 11 on first down. So he'll get it up to about the 31-yard line.
Pickard coming in at 5'10", 190, and he's a solid 5'10" and 190, and a heads-up runner.
First down for Piedmont as Cooper will continue operating, and Pickard will go left side this time, and he'll drag two Tigers up to about the 38-yard line. So another big run for Devontae Pickard on first down. He gets 8 yards to the left side, and it'll be second down and 2 for the Wildcats.
This is the time for the defense led by the big nose guard, Dwayne Colvin, to come up big, start plugging those gaps, and see if they can shut that hold down that Pickard is coming up.
Cooper, Pickard in the backfield, receivers right and left. Turns and hands it to Pickard again, and Pickard taken down high around the neck. No flags coming in, and he ain't going nowhere on that one. May have lost 1 or 2 on that play, as it'll be third down and about 3 now for Piedmont from their own 37-yard line.
It was a high tackle, but I think that was a genuine, honest tackle. I don't think there was anybody trying to get him by the horse collar.
So third down and 3. Cooper, the quarterback, in the shotgun. 2 flankers back there with him. Pickard is going to try to drill ahead, and he does. He gets the yards and more as a flag comes out late, though. Pickard will get down to the Guymon 45, but here's a flag back around the 40, and usually that's in the area of holding. So we're going to see as the referees pick up the ball, they're pointing Piedmont's direction. Holding Piedmont, yes. So wipe that one off the board as Pickard picked up the first down and got some good yardage. Just slide it back. Was that Matlock on the play there?
Matlock. Yeah, it looks like Pickard went over the sideline after that last high tackle, and Matlock was on that one. But it's all for naught. Looks like they're bringing it back. Holding call.
Holding call out here to the left side of the field.
Tiger defense.
So it went from 3rd and 3 and a first down to 3rd and 8 back to the 32 of Piedmont. Guymon's defense shifts around as Cooper tries to throw it down, and he's complete right past the first down marker to Jack Chester, who makes the catch, and he'll move the change. Cooper just waited for Chester to get open, had just that much time to get it there, and he gets the short gainer for a first down.
Francisco Gonzalez for the Tigers on the defense brought him down, but it was a good executed play. He passed the ball, took 2 steps, and he was already on the first down.
First down now for Piedmont from the 44-yard line, their own 44. Cooper turns, hands it to Matlock. Matlock puts it on the ground, and I'm not sure who pounced on it. I think Piedmont may have fallen on the ball themselves, and that is the signal from the referees. Piedmont will keep that one. So Piedmont gets away with one there, and it'll make it second down and 10 as Matlock put it on the ground.
That was number 9, Alex Sappington, coming in. Just a great shot, busted that ball up and got Matlock to lose control and drop it.
So with 4:49 to go in the half, Guymon takes a timeout. Your score is Piedmont 14, Guymon 7. We'll take a break. You're listening to the home of the roar right here on the ball. Second down and 10 for Piedmont from their own 44-yard line. As one of their receivers down the right side just sprints off by himself before the snap. Looks like that one's going to go against Piedmont. Jack
Chester.
Jack Chester, the go-to guy. He got gone.
Yes, he did.
Want to thank some of the great sponsors of Tiger football right here on the Boss, including Citibank and Trust Company of Guymon. Proudly local and doing home loans quicker, cheaper, better. Stop in today and ask them about them. Citibank and Trust Company in Guymon. So they get out to the right. Matlock goes out to that right, and he's going to gain about 4 on second down. That's going to make it, he gained about 7. That's going to make it third down and about, 6. Yeah, long 6, long 5, 6 here from the 48-yard line.
See what the Tiger defense can do here. Captain, they've been winning the secondary battle.
They have. Quinn Cooper in that shotgun. He's looking right to throw, and it's going to be complete. And he's not wanting to go down. That's number 8, Rylan McDaniel, and he finally goes down right about the 45 of Guymon, and that's going to be just enough to get Piedmont the first down.
A couple of flags flew out on that one, Captain, right after the receiver caught the ball. And again, illegal man downfield.
Legal man downfield. That's the third time Piedmont's gotten called for an illegal man downfield, and I don't know if I'm the offensive line coach. I'm going to tell my line at halftime, guys, cement in the shoes. Do not go downfield to try to block the secondary.
Know your assignment and execute it is what you need to do. Don't go looking for another one.
So a first down for Piedmont becomes 3rd down and 10 back at the 43-yard line. Cooper from the shotgun, looking to pass. Throws it downfield to Chester, and Chester falling to the ground, incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down for Piedmont, and I believe here comes the kicking team.
Tigers have a chance. We got 3 minutes, 47 seconds left. They've got a chance to actually answer and tie this game up before the half if they can execute well and move the ball downfield. Their passing game looked pretty good in the last series, Captain. Maybe they can come out and get a hit before we get in.
So 4th down and 10 for Piedmont as Tanner Knight back at his 30-yard line to punt this one away. Here's the snap. Good snap. Punts it downfield, and a nice spiral from Knight as it bounces at the Guymon 20 and takes a little bit of a Tiger roll back up to the 22-yard line. So Guymon has a little ways to go here as they'll start this possession from their own 22-yard line with 3:38 to go till the half.
See what the Tigers can do here, Captain. Passing game looked pretty good. Had our best series last series, and see where we can be at with it.
We did. Don't forget, coming up at the half tonight, take a look at some of the scores across the area. We'll also get you caught up on this week in Tiger Athletics, and we'll listen in on Lincoln Riley of the Oklahoma Sooners, the head coach. We'll listen to his press conference as he talks about tomorrow's game with Iowa State that you can catch right here on The Boss. So Jacob Santos under center for Guymon, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's got Tyree in the backfield as Santos going to try to take it himself, and he's going to fight his way up to about the 25-yard line. Let's see, is that what's going on out here on the little extracurricular activity? As Tanner Knight kind of threw one of our guys right to the ground.
I don't think anybody else.
I don't think they saw it out there. Looking like Tristan Martinez.
Yep, Tristan Martinez, number 35.
Tossed to the ground by Tanner Knight out here on this far right side.
Little battle. Playing a little football. Good for him.
So Santos back in the shotgun. 2nd down and 9 here. 2 receivers right to the open side of the field, 1 to the left. Santos dropping back, bootlegging to the right. He's under pressure. Flags come in. And
how did that happen?
Coughed up the ball, and into the end zone goes number 31, I believe, 21, 31, 21.
11
Ryan Jones, the linebacker. I'm not sure what happened. Flags are on the play. Santos is holding his helmet like they grabbed his face mask and twisted it around, and suddenly the ball came out and ended up in the hands of Ryan Jones and into the end zone.
Not
so
sure.
They're going to call it holding against the Tigers. Piedmont declines it, and they're going to give the touchdown to Piedmont. I thought it was a face mask up high on the rush. So, just like that, the momentum swings as Ryan Jones, the linebacker, takes the fumble in for 6 and makes it 20-7, Piedmont over Guymon.
If you were watching on KKBS TV or you want to go back and you want to see that replay, go into www.kkbs.tv and you can watch that play and you can replay, you can slow-mo or speed it up and see exactly what happened and where it went. Great feature on KKBS TV.
Piedmont running the swinging gate formation, and now they're going into their point after. As number 40 out there to kick it for him, that's Justice Flores. And Flores, the extra point is up and good. So, with 2:42 to go till the half, Piedmont jumps up 21-7 over your Guymon Tigers on the fumble recovery. We're going to take a break. Guymon's got the ball coming up next. You're listening to the home of the Roar right here on KKBS. Welcome back to McKinnon Stadium tonight. 2:42 to go in the first half of play here. Piedmont jumps up 21-7 on the fumble recovery for a touchdown. Want to thank some of our great sponsors of Guymon football, including Guymon Car Washes, Typhoon Illusion, and the Rainmaker. Now with brightening effects. Visit your Guymon Car Washes, Typhoon Illusion on 12th Street, and the Rainmaker on 8th and Main. Piedmont line to kick it off as Knight will kick it from the 40. Sends it down deep. Guymon takes it at about the 19, up to about the 25, looking for a lane, 25-30, and buried under right at the 30-yard line.
27, Bryce Bagley with that return. Kept on moving, cutting, and made it up to the 30.
So Bagley looking for a lane, gets a nice little return there, and still manageable time here for Guymon's offense with 2:34 to go till the half.
Still a good opportunity for them to come in and score, get settled in, dial it down, and maybe get something on the outside on the pass.
So Jacob Santos in the game at quarterback under center. Harvey De La Rosa in the backfield. Santos the pitch to Tyree, and Tyree puts it on the ground and recovered by Piedmont. So trouble on the pitch as right at the Guymon 25, they're unstacking him, and they're going to give it to Piedmont. I believe that was actually... I can't tell who fumbled. I think it was Tyree that fumbled it away there.
I think the pitch was to Tyree, and he just never did get the pitch in.
It went low to his feet. And yes, it was Dakota Tyree fumbling it. Pitch never really got to him. And with 2:27 here, momentum swinging back to the Piedmont Wildcat side of the ball as they'll have it from the Guymon 26. Garrett Morris back in the game at quarterback, and he sends one deep to Jack Cooper down there at the goal line, and he's going to be sent out about Jack Chester, and he's going to be drug out at about the 2-yard line. Jack Chester just so big, 6'4", 190, and all Garrett Morris had to do was just loft it out to the corner, and he had him.
Yep, stuck his hands up, and the ball was his.
So first down and goal from the 2 for Piedmont. Here's the turn and the handoff to Devontae Pickard, and Pickard into the end zone from 2 yards out via the right side. Touchdown, Piedmont.
2 quick strikes from Piedmont right before the half. Boys are starting to slow down, hang their heads a little bit. This is the time where the coach is going to get in there and get them woke up, get them fired up, and get them an opportunity to start believing in themselves again and get this ball back.
So with 2:18 to go till the half, awaiting the extra point, Justice Flores on the field for Piedmont. Snap, hold, gets up, the snap was low, gets the hold down, and the extra point is good. So 2:18 to go till the half. Piedmont jumps up 28-7 over your Guymon Tigers. We're going to take another break. You're listening to the home of the Roar right here on the ball. Tanner Knight will kick back off for Piedmont. Boots it deep. Bagley underneath it at the 20, takes it to the 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds at about the 37-yard line goes Bryce Bagley on a great return for the Guymon Tigers.
He has some room. Man, he was quick on that one right there. Great explosion of speed, and took advantage of that speed. And a couple of good blocks out there by the Tigers as well.
Want to thank some of the great sponsors of football right here on the Boss, including Andrade Auto Exchange of Liberal. Andrade Auto Exchange proudly supports our area athletes. Bring your sports program from any sport to Andrade Auto Exchange on Highway 54 in Liberal, and the friendly Andrade sales staff will knock an additional $100 off the price of one of their already low-priced pre-owned vehicles. That's Andrade Auto Exchange in Liberal. So Jacob Santos will come back out. 40-yard line is where the Guymon offense will start this time. Receivers right, receivers left. As Santos keeps it himself and tries to pull ahead, but he's going to get a very minimum gain on first down. I believe he handed that one off to De La Rosa.
Yeah.
Tight at the end there.
Looks like they're having a little bit of exchange problems, and they had that a couple of weeks ago with Curl as well. Maybe they can get that handoff exchange worked out. Looks like we've got a timeout.
So timeout on the field.
So if you use your KKBS mobile app and you go to the bad shot, or you're a good shot when you leave?
Well, you're a good shot to get in for a discounted price.
I like that. Bullseye on the price.
Yep. Jacob Santos coughs up the ball once again on the sack, and it's going to be Piedmont ball. They got in there on Santos, and he never really got his footing after the exchange from center, and he fumbles it away, and Piedmont recovers.
So Piedmont has recovered 3 Tiger fumbles in a period of 2 minutes of play. On that
3 fumbles, 1 for a touchdown, 1 equaled a touchdown. And we'll see what the Piedmont Wildcat offense does here. Last time they went deep to Jack Chester out on that right side. We'll see if they try to mimic that play once again. See which quarterback comes in here for it's going to be number 7. That's Garrett Morris. Morris has a great arm to that right side. So Morris takes a snap. He's rolling right. He's looking, and he short hops his receiver out there to the right side. Chester was open down the right side to the goal line, and he short hopped it out there to, I believe it was Brandon Culp, one of his backs out of the backfield.
Not sure what his intention was right there. Maybe lost a little bit of control on the ball, but had 2 open receivers on that play. And the Tigers are starting to lose their battle down there on the line. Again, I'm sure they're tired. They need to get a little bit of rest on that defense.
2 receivers right, 1 to the short side of the field. Now they're going to come back left side and get the ball to Rylan McDaniel, and McDaniel gets body slammed at about the 35-yard line.
Good play by the Tigers. That was number 26, Cesar Guerrero. He would be a senior wide receiver, 5'9", 166 pounds, with the body slam tackle.
Guerrero came up and made it look like, Cesar Guerrero made it look more like
Batista.
Yeah, he threw a little Roman Reigns in there. So 1 minute to go here till the half, 28-7, your score, Piedmont leading. We'll see if the Wildcats will try to punch it in here before the end of the half as Morris looks right side once again. That one dang near intercepted once again.
It's at number 5 right there. Francisco Gonzalez looks like coming up and breaking that up.
So Guymon's secondary has been salty all game long here. They have not allowed a lot of the long passes to get by him. They've been in some great position as well. As this one will bring up 4th down and 9 here for Piedmont with 49.3 to go till the half.
Here comes the big tight end into the game.
T.D. Smith, the big tight end. He gets down there. He looks like one of the linemen down there, and that's why he's so elusive. He comes out from that left side of the line. And there he goes downfield. They're looking for him. Morris now scrambling. He's going to throw it. He throws it to the end zone to Smith, and Smith is going to catch it, and he is down at the Guymon 5-yard line, right about the 5-6-yard line. T.D. Smith came across the field.
That was a pretty good rollout, too, on behalf of that quarterback right there. Stayed, kept his composure.
He rolled right, kept it there. So 38 seconds ago as now 1st and goal for Piedmont from the... And here goes Morris rolling left, 10-5. He's going to cut it in down to the goal line, and he's going to be short of the goal line on a saving tackle by the Tigers.
Number 5, Francisco Gonzalez, again coming up big on that stop. It was great. Tigers showed a lot of blitz, and Piedmont was winning the foot race on that, but Gonzalez came up big on the stop.
So Piedmont will call another timeout, and they'll think about it here, how they can punch it in. 25.6 showing as we're coming up on halftime here. 28-7 your score. And Twitter users, are you a Twitter user, Jeremiah? You use the old Twitter?
I'm going to tell you, like I've heard this once before, I'm an adult with reasonably high self-esteem, and I will look into it.
Well, if you are a Twitter user out there, don't forget we want to hear from you tonight. You can message us at Tigers On Air and tell us who you are and where you're listening to the Tigers tonight. We want to say hello to you on the air. Tweet us at Tigers On Air via Twitter.
I love Twitter, and I love the tool of it. And really what I like about Twitter, other than the fact that I don't have it, is listening to everybody about some of the tweets they get from President Trump, and it makes life interesting.
You know, I'd be surprised, and I'd be honored if we got a tweet from the real Donald Trump tonight.
Absolutely. I like seeing
that would make my millennium right there.
Absolutely would.
If he said he was listening online at kkbs.com in the old White House tonight, I would feel very honored.
As would I. I like to see the parents of some of the boys that are playing ball tweet in and do that. It's great interaction. Let you know they're listening.
First down and 3 for Piedmont, and into the end zone goes Colby Matlock for the touch. So that'll run the score 34-7, awaiting the point after by Piedmont. So a game that was really manageable for Guymon over the last 5 minutes has gotten wildly out of control now.
It was 14-7 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half, Captain.
Field goal is up and good from Justice Flores for the point after. And with 22.9 seconds to go till the half, 35-7 your score now.
We fumbled behind the 40-yard line in their own territory 3 times in a row, and they capitalized off of all 3 of those.
Want to thank some of the great sponsors of Tiger football right here on the Boss, including Panhandle Printing. There's no limit to what they can help you create. Visit them at their new location. Several creative ideas on display there. That's 4th and Leela Street here in Guymon. I highly recommend the metal prints they do with photographs. So awesome, so awesome. Make great gifts for Christmas as well, just to think that we're just a couple of months away here. Also want to thank PTCI. You can get your unlimited plan that you want. Have the freedom to live the unlimited life with an unlimited cellular data plan from PTCI. Stay connected when you switch to PTCI's unlimited cellular data plan. PTCI, the only gig-certified internet provider in the state of Oklahoma. Get the fastest, most dependable internet from PTCI today.
Looks like Tyree and Bagley back deep again for the Tigers is normal.
Pretty normal for him to be like that. Tyree takes that left side. Bagley takes the right side, closest to the Guymon sideline, as Knight will kick off for the Wildcats. We're approaching halftime and 10 o'clock, too, here at the Boss. KKBS Guymon Liberal. Here's the kick. Bagley settles under it at the 21. He's going to take it up to the 30, 35, and about the 37-yard line goes Bryce Bagley. And once again, a little pushing and shoving there between the Tigers and the Wildcats. Well, we said there would be some cat-on-cat action tonight, and we're definitely seeing a little bit of that going on as we approach halftime.
Tigers have, whenever they lost the second and the third fumble, they kind of looked a little bit down and dejected. But I see the kids, they've got their heads up. The coaches are down there talking to them. They're not going to give up. They're going to fight, and they're going to see what they can do with this ball.
Coach Davis going to stick with Jacob Santos. First down and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's under center. Here's the handoff to De La Rosa, and he powers his way up to about the 46-yard line. So a nice little gainer by Harvey De La Rosa on first down.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and let the clock run out for the half.
And that's going to do it for the first half of play. Tonight will kick off for Piedmont. Tyree and Bagley back deep for Guymon. Guymon will be going from right to left on your radio dial as we open up this second half of play. Kick is away, and it's going to be end over end down out of bounds near the 20-yard line, and another kickoff out of bounds by Piedmont. So Guymon will have some good starting position here to open up the second half of play.
See what kind of opportunity they can make for themselves. They're going to have to go out. They're going to have to fight for it. We see Jacob Santos coming in, see what he can do at the helm, lead this team. Not only just want to see him lead them down and score, we want to see him lead and come back and have a victory here and do a major turnaround on this series.
So Jacob Santos will start things off for the second half for Guymon. He'll go under center. Receivers right and left. He's got his flankers and his running back in De La Rosa behind him. Turns and hands it to De La Rosa, who will power ahead, and he'll get maybe a yard or two on first down.
coming out. De La Rosa hasn't had a lot of yards tonight, but he's had some pretty hard, good solid runs and good hits. Legs are continuing to keep pumping and see what he can do. Elias Gonzalez checking into the game for Guymon. Senior wide receiver, 5'5", 122 pounds. See what the Tigers can do on this one here, Captain, with Santos coming up to the ball.
Santos under center. 2 receivers right, flanker right, 1 receiver to the left. And, they grind out of the backfield as De La Rosa with another carry, and he's going to get ahead for another 2 yards. Make it 3rd down and a long 5 for Guymon from about the 41-yard line.
Line's been blocking pretty good and pretty solid. They're creating a hole. He's getting to, just kind of a ground and pound right there, Captain, and he's doing pretty decent with the short yardage that he's coming up with right there.
So 3rd down and 4 for Guymon, just underway here in the second half of play. 35-7 the score, Piedmont with the lead. Jacob Santos under center. And timeout called by Guymon. So they're going to take a quick timeout to start this 3rd quarter, and we will too. You're listening to Guymon Tiger football right here on the ball. With the ball, 3rd down and 4 to go as here's the pitch, flag on the play, and false start going to be called against the Tigers.
So bring it back down to 3rd and 10 for the Guymon Tigers now. But mark maybe 3rd and 9, Captain. 3rd and 9.
Looks like some technical difficulties if you're watching KKBS.TV. Generally, they open up a line for us via the stream for about 3 hours. We're at about 5 hours now of broadcast time, so not sure exactly what the problem is, but we'll see if it can get corrected here.
Pitch out to Bagley right there to go on to the right side for the Tigers. Bagley ran into a host of Wildcats and didn't make it too far.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 12 for the Tigers. Suggest if you're having a hard time watching on KKBS TV tonight that you go ahead and switch over streaming to kkbs.com for the audio broadcast. As Medina out to punt, he'll punt from about the 20-yard line. Gets a nice boot on it. Going to drop it about the 45, take a Piedmont bounce, and out of bounds right at midfield. So about a 30-yard net punt there after the bounce for Javier Medina, and Piedmont will go to work at midfield. 9:46 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 35-7 your score if you're just joining us. And want to thank some of our great sponsors, including Oklahoma Panhandle State University in Goodwell, offering quality education that students want and personal attention that they deserve with over 60 undergraduate degrees to consider. Registration is open for high school seniors to apply for the Aggie class of 2022. Visit opsu.edu. That's Oklahoma Panhandle State University. We are Panhandle. So Piedmont coming back out onto the field here. And another quick pass as Quinn Cooper gets the nod here in the second half. And that one quickly out to Rylan McDaniel. McDaniel falls down and, well, he can just go ahead and drop it. He decided, I'm not going to lose yards. I'm just going to let it fall incomplete. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Piedmont from midfield.
Trevin Talbot, number 58 for the Guymon Tigers. He is a junior, right around 6'1", 218. Anyways, he's been good penetration. Almost got a hand on that ball.
So there's a great run out of there. And just like that, down to about the 10-yard line, Devontae Pickard, once again, making it look easy, gets a 40-yard run off the first down, and there's a Tiger out there. Well, is that a flag on the... I can't see if that's a flag on the field or a uniform. That looks like a uniform part. Is one of the Tigers hobbling, trying to get off the field.
Number 14.
Looks like number 14, yes.
Yeah, number 14, Maine Fernandez, junior. wide receiver, 5'11", 187. Looks like he's got to come off and maybe got something up with his ankle or his left knee. Coach taking a look at him now, going to get him set down and see if they can get him some attention.
So first down from the 16-yard line, and Devontae Pickard will get about 3 on the carry. Make it 2nd down and 7 from the 13 of Guymon. Once again, Piedmont knocking on the door, and here they go, hurrying up. Quinn going to run it. Cooper gets to the 10, and he is stood up. No, he spins out to about the 8-yard line. Quarterback Quinn Cooper, the junior, spun out of a tackle there, and it'll be 3rd down and just about 5 to go here, 5 or 6. Well, they're going to call it 3rd down and about 5, long 4 or 5 here.
He was looking for his big tight end right there, but he couldn't get him open and got a couple of yards on the keeper.
It's Cooper, he's going to turn, he's going to hand it. That's Matlock, and he gets down to about the 1-yard line on 3rd and 3. So that'll be a 1st down and goal for Piedmont. Bagley makes the touchdown-saving tackle right there on the 1. Piedmont hurrying up their offense as well. Matlock in the backfield. Here's the turn and the handoff to Matlock. He 2 missed tackles, and into the end zone from 2 yards out goes Colby Matlock. Touchdown, Piedmont.
A couple of Tiger defenders were in the backfield. Both of them touched him, just didn't wrap him up and bring him down. So the boys are getting penetration, just having a hard time hanging on to him and getting him down.
So 8:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 41-7 our score, awaiting the point after by Piedmont. Here's the snap. Well,
a little bit of...
They faked the snap twice. Hesitation on the snap at least.
A little bit of antsy on the Tigers. See what they do. Move it up here about 8 inches. Do it all over again.
Yep, we'll have the distance to the goal line here, and we'll try the PAT once again. Justice Flores, the kicker, who takes care of the PATs for Piedmont out there.
Got a couple of different kickers playing for him. They got Knight on the kickoffs and then Justice here for the PAT.
Snap, hold, kick is up and good. So 8:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Piedmont leads 42-7 after the touchdown. We're going to take a break. You're listening to the home of the Roar right here on KKBS. I want to thank some of the great sponsors of football right here on The Boss, including Cartoons and Liberal, your car audio badasses, audio, video, and accessories for your vehicle, house, office, and more. Bring your student ID in for 10% off. That's Cartoons and Liberal. Tanner Knight kicks that one out of the back of the Guymon end zone, and Guymon will start from the 20-yard line for this possession. Also want to thank Northwestern Oklahoma State University for being a proud sponsor of Tiger football. Ride with pride. Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva provides quality educational experiences, cultural opportunities to cultivate leadership, critical thinking, service, and fiscal responsibility. Ride with the Rangers. Log on to nwosu.edu. That's Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva. Tigers come out on offense, starting from their 20 after the kick goes out of the back of the end zone. Jacob Santos at the helm, throws and almost has Bryce Bagley crossing over the middle from the right side. Incomplete, though, just off Bagley's fingertips. Nice little timing job there by Jacob Santos on the 2-yard drop, and just out of the reach of Bryce Bagley. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers from their own 20-yard line. Santos under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the short side here left. as nothing doing, a whole pile up right there at the line of scrimmage. Center quarterback snap, once again a problem as the ball hits the ground and Jacob Santos has to land on it. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for Guymon. Santos getting the play from the sideline. Santos will work out of the shotgun with De La Rosa in the backfield with him. Santos looking to pass over the middle and incomplete. Short ops his receiver, and that'll bring up 4th down and 10 for Guymon. Looking over the middle, and the Piedmont defender might have gotten there too early, but I think the referees are going to say that one was uncatchable, a little bit short from Jacob Santos. And that'll force Guymon to punt as Javier Medina comes back out onto the field, and he'll be kicking from about his own 5-yard line. Medina gets the kickoff. Nice high hanger. Bounces and takes a good Guymon roll, 45 down to the 44-yard line of Piedmont, and that's where Piedmont will start things. 35-yard punt there for Javier Medina. 7:12 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Piedmont leading 42-7 over Guymon. On 1st down, pass is incomplete for Piedmont. So it looks like we've got the technical issues worked out on KKBS.TV. 2nd down and 10 for Piedmont from their 44. As back in the game is number 7 at quarterback. They like rotating these guys every series. Garrett Morris, the junior. And left side, very little doing on that left side as it'll be 3rd down and about 8 yards to go for Piedmont.
Not sure where that spot came from unless they're trying to say forward motion captain.
I guess so. That's horrible.
He was never quite that far. We'll see where they can.
Morris, the quarterback, turns, and he hands it to the big running back, Matlock. Matlock gets to about midfield, and he ain't getting much further as he is twisted down violently by the Tigers, and that's Bryce Bagley. Bagley has been a one-man wrecking crew for Guymon tonight. All over the field, almost had a few interceptions, and he shows his disgust as he takes Matlock and twists him around, puts him on the ground, and says, I'm having none of it.
Ooh. Yep, they got
so 4th down and 4. Once again with the hard count by Piedmont, and they're going to get Guymon, and Guymon's going to give up the 1st down on the penalty.
Piedmont's had used that on us a few times tonight. Gained, I believe that'll be their 3rd 1st down on the hard count penalty. But I think the Tigers got them twice too as well. We'll see what the defense can do now, Captain, as they come back up with their 3-man front.
1st down and 10, now into Guymon territory as Morris fakes it. He's pump fakes. He's rolling left. He's looking downfield. And just out of the hands of Jack Chester as broken up by the Tigers secondary once again.
You know, if we look at Bryce Bagley here, we're going to go, he's 5'10", 170 pounds. We go to Jack Chester, 6'4", 190. So he's got, every bit of 6 inches on him. Bagley's playing pretty tough. So is Dakota Tyree on there, right around the same height. Those boys are playing really good and giving it all it's worth. Actually, that guy is almost a foot taller than Dakota Tyree, who's been helping cover him.
2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. And here's a handoff on the big opening, and bulls his way down for the first down is Devontae Pickard. He is just a beast.
Dakota Tyree is the one who came up and really saved the touchdown right there for us and met Pickard head up and had a good pop, good tackle, and took one in for him.
So apparently, looking at our Twitter feed tonight, got a few families in the Piedmont area tonight talking to us, watching the game on kkbs.tv, as there's a handoff from Morris, and once again, good yardage. Pickard getting I want to see if that was Pickard or not. Not sure that was. Well, we'll see.
All you Piedmont people who are listening, spread the word to your friends. You guys can always listen to KKBS at any time for the Tiger football, whoever we're playing down in your area.
Once again, fake to Pickard. Morris goes for it. It's intercepted. Nice. Bryce Bagley with the interception, and he takes it back to the Guymon 49-yard line. Beautiful Bryce Bagley, as Garrett Morris went to the well one too many times, and Bagley read that one like a book and picked it off and was able to return it about 27 yards up to about the Guymon 48-yard line. So Guymon will take over. 5:01 to go here in the third, trailing 42-7, and let's see if we can maybe get a little bit of a momentum shift here, see if we can get some more points on the board this evening.
Hopefully we can. Great play by Bagley. Good heads up. Defensive and textbook way to grab that interception.
Santos, the handoff. No, he keeps it himself, and he drives ahead for about 7 yards on first down. Nice little keeper there by Jacob Santos.
6 on the play, bring up a 2nd down. And 4 at the 6-yard line.
It's like he's losing uniform parts out there.
Doing a few adjustments to get rolling here. And
thought it was his shoes for a second there. So 2nd down and 3 from midfield for the Tigers. Santos turns. Here's the handoff to De La Rosa, and he gets bunched up right at the line of scrimmage. But he pulls ahead, still driving, and gets the first down. So great second effort by Harvey De La Rosa, and first down for Guymon down to the Piedmont 45-yard line.
Great effort by Harvey De La Rosa to bring in that first down, and great effort by number 59, Roberto Figueroa, one of his offensive linemen at 6 foot, 238 pounds, and giving it every bit of that 238 pounds, pushing De La Rosa forward and helping him create more yards and making a play for the Guymon Tiger first down. See if maybe that's going to be their recipe, Captain, if they're going to try to run and eat up some of the clock. Yeah, but we'll see what they can do.
We'll see. Santos now in the shotgun, looking to pass, under pressure, coming left, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds at about the 47, and flag's going to fly as they drag him all the way to the Guymon bench before they drop him, and that's going to be unsportsmanlike against Piedmont, and that's going to be their 2nd or 3rd tonight. Second against Piedmont, so tack on 15 to the end of the run as Santos just hammered down on the sideline. Unsportsmanlike Piedmont, that is the sign there.
Yeah, the boys were a little bit deep. They were a good, solid couple of yards over the sideline whenever they just kept on pushing and bringing Santos down.
Absolutely. So as they walk off 15, we want to thank some more of our sponsors, including Apollo MedFlight. When seconds count, you can find them at kkbs.com and download the Apollo mobile app today. Also want to thank Play Like a Girl Women's Fitness Center and TEL Oil. Play Like a Girl Women's Fitness Center is the area's only women-only fitness center. Autumn Resolutions ask that all you do is be open to positive change, and see them today at Play Like a Girl Women's Fitness in Guymon. welcome back. 3:40 to go here in the third. Guymon trailing Piedmont 42-7. First down and 10, though, for the Tigers after the 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty enforced against Piedmont. Put the ball at the Piedmont 32-yard line. Let's get you caught up on a couple of score updates here. O'Keene tonight beating Texhoma 36-26. That game now going final. Thomas tonight beating Hooker 20-0 as well. And you can get those scores at the top of kkbs.com and your KKBS mobile app. There's a handoff to De La Rosa on first down, and he's going to get a yard, maybe two on the carry. So it'll be second down and 9 for Guymon. Once again, if you're a Twitter user, don't forget, want to hear from you, message us at Tigers On Air. Tell us who you are and where you're listening to us tonight. Want to say hello to you on the air? Tweet us at Tigers On Air via Twitter. Santos from the shotgun, flankers right and left. De La Rosa as a heavy pressure comes. Oh, just out of the reach. Down the middle, great pass by Jacob Santos, and just 1 foot too far.
Good execution and good hustle, though, on the boys' part. Almost brought it down. That was number 26, was your intended receiver right there, Cesar Guerrero. He's a senior, 5'9", 166 pounds.
Just almost right there, and if he would have had one more step, that would have been 6 for the Tigers. Third down and 9, though, from the Piedmont 31. As Santos once again goes to that shotgun. De La Rosa in the backfield. He's going to roll right. Santos, he pitches at the last second to Tyree. Tyree gets the corner, and he's going to be close to the first down marker. I'm not sure he got it, though. I think he's going to be about a yard, maybe 2 short of that marker.
Definitely 4-down territory at this point in time, wouldn't you say, Captain?
I would say so at this point in time. You got to go for it, and that's a horrible spot from what I saw.
Not the first one.
They're going to put 4th down at 4. Called a long 4. I thought it was a lot closer to the sticks than that. But that's why they pay me to talk and don't pay me to apparently ref.
You'd make an amazing zebra.
I would make a terrible zebra. So 4th down and 4, and yes, Guymon is going to go for it here from the Piedmont 26-yard line. Santos hands it to De La Rosa. No, keeps it himself, actually, and he's going to get maybe a yard, and it's going to be not good enough as there's a turnover on downs back to Piedmont as Jacob Santos tried that left side, tried the keeper, and just came up short. So turnover on downs back to Piedmont.
At the 24-yard line.
Want to thank some more of the great sponsors of Tiger football right here on the Boss, including Citibank and Trust Company of Guymon. Proudly local and doing home loans quicker, cheaper, and better. That's Citibank and Trust Company of Guymon. So Piedmont back on the field. And here's a quick throw by Quinn Cooper, who's now back quarterbacking. Again, every series they seem to switch quarterbacks between Cooper and Morris, and that one was intended for Jack Chester out on the right side, and he short-hopped it incomplete. Chester, their go-to guy, has been relatively quiet tonight, being 6'4", 190, the junior. He was the guy they were looking for last week against Lawton Eisenhower. Quick turn and throw. Bryson Henry trying to make something happen, and he'll get knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Clock will continue the run, though. They'll say he didn't get out of bounds.
Trey Fields for the Tigers coming in and chasing him down and getting him out of bounds, or not getting him out of bounds, should I say.
Yes, he got down right before the sideline, so it'll make 3rd down and about 5 for Piedmont. 2 receivers short side to the right here, and they're going to try that little screen out pass once again as Henry nowhere to go as he was hemmed in on the sideline and stepped out after maybe a 1-yard gain to the 31. So it'll be 4th down and 4 for Piedmont. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, leading 42-7, and Piedmont's going to bring their punt team out on the field. Well, maybe they're not. Fourth down and 3, it looks like they're going to go for it here. Punter took a seat, and they brought out the big man, Devontae Pickard. And Pickard left side, flags fly. Pickard gets the first down and a lot more up to the Guymon 40, or up to their own 46. But we'll see what the flag is all about. Holding against Piedmont.
So that'll put it at what? Probably 4th and 18?
4th and about, well, see where they actually have 4th and 13 if they throw it at the spot right there by the line of scrimmage here. So wipe the run by Pickard off. You knew they were going to run it. You knew Pickard was going to get it every time they bring the big man in. So now they're going to rechange their thought process here, and I believe this is the punt team coming out for Piedmont. They thought they had it, and, well, that one kind of blew up in their face as Tanner Knight, the punter, comes out to kick away from his own 8-yard line. Guymon doesn't have anyone back. Now Tyree will go back. Thought maybe they were bringing the all-out blitz on the punt. I was like, this is a gutsy call by the Guymon special teams. Tyree back at about the 45-yard line, and here's a flag. Delay of game going to be called against Piedmont. They're going to back it up 5 more. So they'll move their punter back inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. This should give Guymon some great field position on the return as Tyree will move up just inside midfield to the Piedmont side of the field. Now he'll stand at about midfield. Wind has completely died down out there. Snap, here's the punt, and end over to kick, and it's going to take a heck of a Piedmont bounce down to the 30-20. He's going to roll out about the Guymon 26-yard line. So a great punt by Tanner Knight, and Guymon will get the ball back at their own 26-yard line. So about a 64-yard punt there.
Good punt. Great Wildcat bounce.
Great bounce, yeah. The bounce was what got the net yardage there for Tanner Knight.
Santos coming back out on the field with the call and the play.
So 1:43 to go here in the third quarter, 42-7. Jacob Santos has seen most of the action here, and in fact, he's seen all of the action here since about midway through the second quarter tonight. Santos under center. He's got his flankers there. He's going to turn and hand it to, looks like, can't tell from here, but
he's keeper again.
Yeah, he held on to it himself. Trying a little bit of misdirection is what the Guymon offense is built on with the 2 flankers down there and the running back in the backfield, and a lot of keepers from the quarterbacks here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is we're having some transition issues. The fumble that we've had a couple of times, it just seems like whenever they're trying to do that handoff to De La Rosa or even some of our pitch, that's where a lot of the issues are coming from.
And a flag way on the far side of the field, and they're going to mark some yardage off here against Guymon. They're going to take... Well, how many yards are they going to mark off here?
Wow, what happened?
10-yard penalty. They're going to call holding on the far wide receiver out there. So it'll be first down and 21 for Guymon from their own 16-yard line. Santos will operate under center. Martin goes in motion. And a whole host of Wildcats jump right on the ball carrier for maybe a gain of a yard here. Looked like that was Tyree with the carry, and he got about 2 yards on that carry. So Dakota Tyree doing some work in the backfield here.
Bryce Bagley checking back into the game for the Tigers. Our offensive line captain, I know they're tired. They've been playing a lot of ball here, and they're tough, but they've got to give the backfield some time.
Santos under center. He turns and hands off. Looks like he may have fumbled the ball. See if he came out with it. He comes out with it.
Good deal.
So Santos able to hold on to it. Something about the quarterback exchange with the running back that has been off all season with the Guymon Tigers.
Yes.
No gain on the play. Bring up third down for the Tigers.
So 10 seconds and counting here in the third quarter as Guymon will hang tight. They're not going to run another play. So we're through 3 here at McKinnon Stadium in Guymon. The Piedmont Wildcats beating the Guymon Tigers 42-7. We'll be taking a short break here. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. You're listening to the Home of the Roar right here on KKBS.
I got it in 3, 2, and 1.
And welcome back.
Turn around and look.
Fourth quarter gets underway here as the ball tipped there. 42-7 your score. Piedmont leading Guymon as that'll bring up 4th down and 15.
Fourth down for the Tigers.
Javier Medina will come in to punt it away once again. Wind again at his back. Medina will punt it away from his own 5-yard line. Good punt by Medina. Bounces at about the Piedmont 40. Will roll to the 30, down to the 29 where the Tigers will down it. So Garrett Morris once again quarterbacking the Wildcats tonight. And he's going to hand it off to Pickard. Pickard, who's not going anywhere on first down. Guymon defense gets through the penetration and puts Pickard down on his behind for a minimum gain on first down, about a half a yard here. So to make it 2nd down and 9 for Piedmont.
Tiger defense hit the hole hard right there. Came in, made a little bit of a stop. Pickard's not used to that, Captain. He's kind of ran wherever he wanted to.
Yeah, he's used to running right through the holes there and getting some big yards, and he got put down as here's Morris rolling right. He throws it out. And wow, that's T.D. Smith out there on that right side, and he got punched at about 5 yards of a gainer and ended up with about a 17-yard gain.
He did. He's just a big kid. We were talking earlier, Captain. It's not so much even that he's size or how he is, but he's very elusive. He is hard for those kids to take down. He hits hard. He runs fast, and just a machine.
Yeah, 6'3", 230, the big tight end. T.D. Smith. Here's the handoff to Pickard again, and he busts through the line. 45-40 and twisted up at about the 37-yard line as Pickard, a big gainer on first down, takes it from the Piedmont 40 down to the Guymon 38.
That was Kevin Hosso, senior right there, Captain. 5'11", 155 pounds, took down Pickard and saved another.
Saved a big touchdown there. So Morris in the shotgun, Pickard once again, and he hits the right side, and there's a flag on the play now. I didn't see a Guymon Tiger anywhere in the backfield there. I don't know what that flag at the 40 is about. Said maybe you didn't see me the first time, but bam.
That's why they call them the zebra.
So 1st down and 22 now after the hold. Back to midfield goes Piedmont. Morris turns and hands to Matlock, and Matlock, he's going to get at least 10, maybe 11, 12 yards back on first down. Good right side run by Colby Matlock. That'll make it 2nd down and 9. Go from 1st down and 22 to 2nd down and 9, and that's the kind of yardage that Guymon does not want to give up on a first down. Morris trying to get Guymon to jump once again. Hard count. Receiver to the right, receiver to the left to the far side and near side of the field. Turns around and hands it once again to Matlock, and Matlock puts his head down and bowls ahead, and he'll be close to the sticks here.
Let's see if he pulled it off or not and grabbed that first down. It's going to be really close.
He's right on the line there, and we'll see if the measurement, if they bring out the chains to measure here, it's going to be about a yard short, it looks like. Nope, they're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him. I thought he was about a yard short, but the referee says I've got a better angle, and he gives him the first down. So we 1st down and 10 for Piedmont from the Guymon 28-yard line. 9:29 to go here in the ball game. Piedmont leading 42-7. trying to wrap up and bowling ahead once again down to about the 22-yard line.
You know, there's been a lot of that tonight, Captain. They're hitting them in the backfield. They're hitting them on the line, just having a hard time wrapping up and bringing the tackles with them.
Second down and 4 for Piedmont as the Guymon defense kind of on their heels now.
About 10 points or a touchdown, 34-26. Yeah, 3-point game.
Under 9 minutes to go here. As late substitutions coming in for Guymon, one of the big linemen coming in.
Number 70, Noella Moreno, checking into the game for the Guymon Tigers.
So here's a turn and the handoff to Pickard once again, and he ducks, weaves, and into the end zone from 22 yards out. So Devontae Pickard found the hole, avoided a couple of defensive backs, and he's into the end zone for 6 for Piedmont, and that's kind of what we thought we would see tonight, and we have seen quite a bit of it. Is Devontae Pickard. He is their running game.
He's definitely their go-to guy. He's a solid heads-up runner. A lot of backs, whenever they're young and they try to cut out so many times, he doesn't do that. He turns and he cuts in like a true running back and just a heads-up runner, hard, fast.
So Justice Flores on the field for the PAT. It's up and it's good. And with 8:37 to go here in the fourth, Piedmont runs the score to 49-7 over your Guymon Tigers or Google Play Store. Piedmont kicks off as Bagley has a hard time handling the kickoff at the 20, but he gets through the seam to the 33-yard line. Bagley didn't field it cleanly, but he was able to pick it up and get a nice little gainer there to the 33-yard line, which is where Guymon will start this possession. Want to thank some great sponsors of Guymon Tiger football, including PTCI. Get the unlimited plan you want to have the freedom to live unlimited life with an unlimited cellular data plan from PTCI. Stay connected when you switch to PTCI's unlimited cellular data plans. PTCI, the only gig-certified internet provider in the state of Oklahoma. Get the fastest, most dependable internet from PTCI today. So Jacob Santos under center, 3 receivers to the right. Man goes in motion, and Santos holds on to it himself, and he's going to go up to the 40-yard line. So about a 6-7 yard gainer on first down for Jacob Santos.
A lot of, like we said, we're having some problems with transition and exchanges, but lots of keepers tonight.
A lot of keepers from the quarterback. Santos very confident in his own running game. That'll make it 2nd down and 2 from the Guymon 40. Santos under center. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Turns and hands it to De La Rosa, and De La Rosa trying to get ahead for that 2 yards. He's going to get, it looks like, about 1. He's going to be close to the sticks, depending on the spot.
Spots have not exactly went in our favor. Not that they've been a crucial part of the game, but they haven't went in our favor tonight.
They haven't been really great spots for Guymon. That'll be 3rd down and 1 now.
We got a good spot right there.
Well,
I think they're going to give us first down.
I think they're going to give us the first down. Nice. So there we go. Just as we say that the spots don't go our way, we get a good spot there, and that gives us the first down. Guymon breaks the huddle with 7:20 to go here in this ball game. 49-7 Piedmont is your score. First down and 10 for the Tigers from their own 43. Jacob Santos with receivers left and right as flankers, both sides. And there's the handoff. Looks like he got that one to Bryce Bagley. And Bagley gets ahead for about a yard, maybe 2.
It was like a fake reverse right there. It's kind of what it looked like.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is what I think the Guymon Tigers have intended to run out of this spread diamond formation all season long, but they've had a lot of problems with exchanges, handoffs, and all that, and it's just tough to develop when you're always trying to find the ball. Starting to see a little bit of the magic you can do out of this offense with the flankers and with the backs in the backfield. So Tyree now in the backfield. Santos, Hands it off to Tyree, and he's got some yardage. First down and more, 35-30, and down to about the 27-yard line goes Dakota Tyree off the left side.
Great run by Tyree and great blocks by the Tiger line right there. We've got one lineman down, actually, but that was great blocking. Good job by the Tigers on that one.
So injury timeout on the field, and we're going to take a short 30-second timeout as well. You're listening to Tiger Football on the home of the Roar, KKBS. So we come back to McKinnon Stadium. It's Victor Segala, the big lineman out there who had to come off the field. Maybe just cramping up. He was able to get out under his own power. First down and 10 after the great run by Dakota Tyree. 28-yard line of Piedmont with 6:16 to go here in this ball game. Guymon trying to play for a little bit of pride here as Jacob Santos goes under center. Two receivers to the left. Santos will take it himself, and he'll dive ahead to about the 25-yard line. So about a gain of 4 on first down for Jacob Santos.
You know, watching that play, Captain, I don't think that's what the design is. I think that what Coach Davis is trying to do is he's trying to run that ball out. If you look at Martin and Bagley, they're expecting the ball, but I think everything is collapsing and they're getting beat up front. Santos didn't have a choice but other than to cover it up and just run.
Second down and 6 for Guymon from the 24-yard line. Santos under center once again. Santos keeps it again, and he'll get close to the first down yardage on second down. You're absolutely right on that last play there, Jeremiah. I'm not thinking that was the intended play, but it worked out for Guymon's benefit. Now, that last play that Santos kept it, that was definitely a designed keeper for Jacob Santos. So first down on the keeper from Jacob Santos, and that'll make it first down and 10 as Guymon in the red zone here, trying to put some points on the board to make it maybe look just a little bit more respectable. Jacob Santos under center. Pitches in, Bagley, right side, 20, 15, and down to about the 10-yard line. So a nice little run there by Bryce Bagley on the pitch from Jacob Santos.
Bagley running right there, number 20 for the Piedmont Wildcats. I'm not sure what he was looking for, but when he went head-to-head with Bryce Bagley, he found that and more. Took a good knock. He kind of got up and had a little stutter step. Had to gather himself back up and get back in.
He said, "Oh my."
Yes.
So second down and 3 after the 7-yard run by Bagley. Tigers on the Piedmont 11. Here's a pitch. Left side.
Ooh,
Coy Martin got hit hard, though.
Yeah, he took a wide open body shot.
Slow getting up here. He is getting up, but slowly, as it'll be third down and about 3 yards. Martin didn't get anything on that one and took a heck of a beating trying to get something. So third down and call it a long 2. They're going to give him just a little bit. Martin looks like he may be hobbling just a little bit out there as well. 2 receivers go to the right side, 1 to the left for Santos, as Santos is going to keep it, and he's going to pull ahead for first down and more as Santos takes it down near the 3-yard line. So about a 7-yard keeper for Jacob Santos, and that's going to make it first and goal for the Tigers with 3:30 to go here in the ball game.
See what they can do. Maybe Jacob Santos can bring him down and get him into the end zone, Captain.
Hope so. Like I said, playing for pride at this point in time of the game, but every little point now is a source of pride for Guymon as the offense starting to click a little bit here, and that's what you need to start seeing. Santos under center. Hands it to Tyree, and Tyree going nowhere fast. In fact, he may have lost a yard or 2 there as it was first down and 3 from the 3.
Yeah, it was a rough exchange right there, kind of a little bit delayed, and by the time Tyree even had a chance to get a hold of the ball and start moving, the Piedmont defenders were already all over him.
Starting to see a lot more misdirection from Guymon out of their offense, a little bit more than I think we've seen over the last 5 weeks here. Santos under center. Turns and hands it to Tyree, and Tyree trying, and Santos actually, I believe, kept it, and he's down near the goal line. No signal from the officials yet as Santos, they're going to march in just outside the goal line, and it's going to be 4th down and goal from the 1-inch line for Guymon. Excuse me, 3rd down and 1.
3rd and goal for the Tigers from less than the 1, Captain. Let's see what we can do and get these boys get into the end zone right here.
I'm going to say maybe a Santos keeper here.
Possibly, huh?
Santos under center. And he's going to plow ahead quarterback keeper into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Jacob Santos with the keeper bringing it in for the Guymon Tiger. Touchdown.
Nice keeper there by Jacob Santos, right up the heart of the Piedmont defense to get into the end zone and gets Guymon those 6 important points.
Javier Medina, number 1, coming out to put the PAT in for us. Should just be a chip shot for him.
Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and no problem for Javier. It is good, and with 1:55 to go in the ball game, Guymon closes the gap, 49-14 to the Piedmont Wildcats.
So, folks, if you're familiar with the Guymon Tiger Stadium, McKinnon Memorial Stadium here, Javier Medina just kicked the ball into the trees underneath the scoreboard. They're going to have to go look for it.
Nice. While they go look for it, we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to the Home of the Roar right here on the ball. And welcome back here to McKinnon Stadium tonight. And Jacob Santos dives ahead for the score to take a little bit of the sting out of tonight as your score 49-14 with 1:55 to go as Medina kicks this one out the back of the end zone as well for the touchback. And that means Piedmont will start from their own 20-yard line. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the game tonight, we'll be talking with the head coach, Kyle Davis, taking his point of view on the game tonight, and we'll get you caught up with some of the area scores here tonight, as well as we've got finals all across the area due to our late kickoff tonight. Kicked off right about 8:45 tonight as we are approaching the 11:30 mark here at McKinnon Stadium under the Friday night lights. It's about to be the Saturday morning lights if we go much longer. But about 2 minutes ago here in this ball game as there's a snap over the head of the quarterback for Piedmont, and he's trying to get it, and he's going to take a big loss on the play as, wow, I don't know, the center just kind of got a little bit overzealous or what, but Quinn Cooper, if he was 10 feet tall, wouldn't have been able to bring that ball down. He had to scramble for it, and he takes about a 9-yard loss on 1st down.
2nd down.
Good swarm by the Tiger defense, too, trying to capitalize on the miscue for the punt and the miscue for the snap and the high snap right there.
So clock is running as Cooper now, he's going to turn and hand it off to Pickard, and Pickard tries that left side, and he's going to get it up to about the 25-yard line, and he's going to get back into manageable yardage for Piedmont. So it'll be 3rd down and about 5 for Piedmont after Pickard's nice little run there as we are now under 1 minute to go here in this ball game. Piedmont making no motion to go quickly here. They know they've got this one in the bag, and they're just going to take it nice, slow, and easy as there's another high snap, able to bring it down, and this time it is Matlock. Matlock gets the 1st down up to about the 37-yard line with 35.4 seconds on the clock.
That'll be enough for a Wildcat 1st down.
Clock running again as the chains are moved. "20 seconds and counting, and again Piedmont. Play clock down to about 8. 3 on the play clock. Here's the snap. Another high snap, but this one ends up in the hands of Matlock. after Cooper couldn't bring it down. And that's going to do it for the ball game, as this one is in the books tonight. Final whistle sounds, and that's going to do it from McKinnon Stadium, as the final score, the Piedmont Wildcats 49, your Guymon Tigers 14. The PTCI Tigers post-game report is coming up with game analysis and an interview with Coach Kyle Davis. That is coming up next right here on your home of the Roar, KKBS.